Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more of our Road to the League with Southport. League 2 is going meh, but we've only played a couple of games, so there is that. We finally got our first points though. We finally did, and that was against Aldershot Town, a 4-0 win. So with this one, we switched back to a 4-3-2 against Aldershot's more, I think they were more attacking in this one. Let's go to the box score portion. So yeah, they were more attacking with this with wingbacks, and we were able to close them down. One of the issues that I've kind of identified is Northampton played with more of an attacking bit, and I think we need to play with a better defensive shell against this because we're just not up to par. And the same thing with the Wycombe Wonders. They played that 4-4-2, and I feel like the 4-2-2 could penetrate into that because we had an amazing amount of shots, we just weren't finishing. So I think on more defensive, we're going to have to use a 4-2-2-2 because that's the only way we're really getting it done. Because in our game against Bristol City, this was a more attacking front. We played our 5-3-2 and we actually was able to get them level. And in Bornham Wood, we played again defensive, but against a 4-4-2, we couldn't get any attacking bit. It is a little bit there, but our possession was still bad. So when teams that we're not going to have the possession, we have to press them to see if we could just score more goals. Today we're going to have Wrexham in the Carabao Cup second round, and then I think we'll play Leicester City, and then we'll have probably a short little game against Manchester City under 21s in the what is formerly the Pizza Cup. But these are the two games that really matter. So, with Wrexham, their key player, them being at the championship right now, is Carney. I'm going to try this. Chukwuemeka? That's probably nowhere near what it is. Austrian international, and he looks like a good midfielder. He's been at Wrexham for about 5 years or so. He is their captain as well. Their hot prospect, Steve Evans, isn't actually that great, but he'd be better than anyone on our team. So that's what we're going to go with. They're in the championship mid-table, about 16th or so, and we will have everyone back for this game. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1. So they're going to press us. That's why we're going to play our 5-3-2, and we'll see what we can do. Garnett's going to be up top. I believe I've showed you guys Garnett, but maybe not. We brought him in as a second striker option. He is up to League 2 standard, is consistent, has some good resolute characteristics, good technical ability, good dribbling, finish first touch, good passing technique, work rates up there. He is good at jumping. He's just not good at putting his head on the ball. So that's one thing I think we're working on him with, is trying to get his heading up. Otherwise, I think he's a good piece. We're also in our 4-2-2-2, we're training him to be a attacking midfielder in case we need more depth there. But at the end of the day, he's going to be up there for us. Marlon Tate back to fitness. He's going to be on the bench for today's game. And our returning guy, Watts, coming off an injury, I believe it was, of a bruised ankle from an impact from a player in training. He is going to be back in playing with us. So we'll see what he can do, because we need these guys to just play generally better. Jamie Oriel is learning this Mazzala role. I want to get him the minutes, but also I think if we can get him playing even at the midfielder, and he typically would be as an attacking midfielder, I think he could be a good player that we could sell maybe later on. But I mean, he's the only ESC player, so we're kind of pushing that. So submit the team and let's see what we can get, because I need something more. Oh, we get 9. This is the Carabao Cup. So I'm going to get Pereira, and if this gets out of hand, I will put in Demos. I mean, it's going up and down. I've seen so many people have good youth intakes and we have just had bad. So that's why we kind of changed our youth intake again. All right, let's submit the team. And Jamie's going to be angry about being played out of position, but it happens. We want him to play. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There is their 4-2-3-1. They're pressing forward up top. This is at the race course. So let's do this. I don't expect us to go far, but this is the Carabao Cup. If we can somehow draw a good side, I'm not sure if I think the money is shared. I think we figured that out last episode. But I'm liking this. Good possession. Not a high percentage shot though. Hackett's gonna throw it in. Plays up to Jones. Jones cross in. There's above voodoo. I don't know. We might have to change to a 4-2-2-2 as this game goes on. I mean, that's out at wing. Vanderplas. Play it up. Langer, that's a good ball. Jones is there. Watts. Okay, good pass. We just need more passing options. Oh my God, he missed it. And that's in there. A mistake. A mistake by Pitts. I don't want to see that again. Okay, we're gonna have to switch it up at half because we're not getting any pressure. Any real pressure. Okay, at half. Let's switch it up. We're gonna have to go more attacking. All right, that means Watts is gonna come. Let's have Pitts on the right. Watts, actually, this is our defender Jones, right? Is Gallagher left or right-footed? He's right-footed. What's Pitts? Pitts is right-footed as well. Okay, that works. Watts is going to be here. Where else going to be? Not an AP. Let's pull in. Let's pull in Garnett as an AM. Let's bring up Marlon Tate. Bring in Marlon Tate, I should say. We're going to come out positive. We're going to come out attacking. We need shots. Here we go. Fitz with throw into Tate. Plays it back to Gallagher. Plays it up. Tate's not going to win that. The second effort was there for Watts, but he doesn't make an effort for it. Moulds. There's the cross. Wegner gets blocked by Gallagher. I don't know. That should have been a keeper ball, but not going to complain. Unless this goes in, then I'll kind of complain. Moulds puts it up. Good tackle. Tate just clears it. I'm not opposed to that. Just reset it. Okay, I'm going more attacking. I'm gonna make my first change here. Or technically my second change. I'm gonna get Rendon on the left side. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna get Usman on the left side. I'm gonna pull in. I'm gonna pull in Rendon on the right. Or I almost it. That's not a good shot. Okay, the last two subs I'm gonna do. Harvey's gonna come out. I'm gonna put in Ellis. I'm gonna put in Jamie Jones for Watts, and we're gonna push him as a Segundo Volante on attack. See if we can get more up in the box. We're still not getting it. Okay, let's put a little pressure. This is more direct. We are putting as much pressure as we well, not as we possibly can. Let's go. Let's push up the defensive line now. Push it all up in theirs. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. It's Carabao Cup. Wilcox not there. Are we getting beat on defense? I don't think so. I think we're actually getting beat everywhere, to be honest. Not just defense. Three 0. I'm gonna have to look at the statistics at this. We were on the back foot most of the game. Not good passing. Just wasn't there. I mean, I think us beating Southport was best case scenario. I didn't think we'd go that far here. So, okay, it's Lincoln City is the next one. I don't think I'm going to give them more rest than they already need, but we'll kind of see. We'll have to do probably maybe a rotation for this, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Lincoln City, who is fighting for not to be in relegation zone like we are. Noah Carroll. Actually, looks like a decent player as well. He is asking to leave the club. I just wonder. I just wonder about this. Let's scout him. Maybe. This is a type of player we need on the team. All right. So Lincoln City. I mean, if they get relegated and we somehow stay up, I mean, that's best case scenario, but maybe we can get it. All right, Gillespie is going to come out for today's game. We're going to get Marlon Tate in. And I think that's going to be the change that we're going to do. We're going to do a more rotated sidewise for Manchester City. Man City under 21s. And then we'll play the full side against Bromley between episodes. So I think this is how we're going to play this right here. This is a league game. We'll see how Marlon Tate does up top. Otherwise, everyone else is playing where they normally do. And we're playing a 5-3-2 against this 4-2-3-1. We need points. 40 is probably the threshold we need. So that is 10, maybe what, 12 wins? And we already have one. So 12 wins is what we're looking for. There we go. Oriole. Shot. Just over. I think that was maybe a little bit wide left too. Okay, we had him on a back foot. I like it. Tor, there it is. Grease. He's pushed. That should be a red card, my guy. That should be a red card. Not just too aggressive. He moved across the box. That's at least a yellow. Yellow. Anyone? And Garnett puts it in. Soft touch, but just completely confuses Burn. So we'll take it. Yeah, yellow card. Yellow card. I don't have a yellow card. I have it. I actually refed at one point for while I was in the military for one of the base teams when I wasn't playing, and yeah, it's in a box. But yellow card. Here we go. That's a good one. Greasley's not even going to attempt it. I guess it succeeded in preventing him from wanting to do it again. What a good little move. Cross is off though. I like the control we're having. That's a little bit too far. I love the control we're having in the middle of the field. Greasley, you need to control that. Okay, Pitts controls it. There we go. Watt's turn. Good little move. Oriole up to Tate. Out wide to Tor. Up to Garnett. Garnett with the shot. I like it. Little skip shot. I like the skip shot. But we need Garnett and we need Garnett to really just step it up and play up to his potential. So we're going to hope that's up there. But Oriole, that's a good pass. Tor is the one that gets the assist. As being a wing back, that's kind of what we want our wing backs to be. We kind of want a 3 with 2 on the side is what we're kind of pressing in this formation. Okay. Ooh, that was a good shot by Comerford. Or Comerford. That name just doesn't register in my head. It was a left-footed shot, just wide. Not too bad of a shot, though. Good win. Tor up. He's going to take the shot himself, and it's just over. I'm fine with that. Tor taking a shot. A high percentage shot. Here we go. Oriole service it in. Back post. It's going to be headed by Watts, but it's over. Okay. I like how we're playing right now. Tor just came down with a knock. We're going to get Osman in. When we have 5 subs, there's no reason to keep someone injured on the field. Oh, I gotta press the continue button. There it goes. Good press. Are we gonna win that? Ooh. We don't win it, but it does just hit the bar, so not too bad. Harvey's going to service that in the middle. And there's Garrett Jones, his first goal of the season. Garrett Jones is just a monster at 6'4", but we just need more from him. All right, with that change, I'm going to keep Tate in. I'm going to keep Gillespie out in case we need him. Pullen's going to come in for... Can Pullen really play defensive mid? I don't know who was playing this man as a defensive mid. Let's have maybe Beck come in. Let's have Beck come in for Harvey. Not having the greatest game. Let's keep Tate in. But Ellis is 5'11". I want to make one more sub though. Pullen hasn't played much. I'm gonna put Pullen in for Garnett. That's how we're gonna play. Garnett looking for the service. It's not there. Okay. He might be angry that I'm pulling him out, but I think it's all right. All right, our last two subs. Let's take out Watts, put in Jamie Jones, and I think the other one we do is probably in the back with Gallagher. Let's put in Rendon. Back. Having 5 subs and being able to rotate people in and out is kind of how we got through the Wrexham save for the most part. Is after a while we had the depth that kind of moved people around, so we're keeping them fresh, which I think is the ultimate goal of what we do here. Ooh, that was a good run by Pullen. I like that effort. I love that effort there. Yes, Byrne is going to catch the ball, but I like the effort because if Byrne mishandles that, he is there. And Orel is just a good passer. It's a good ball. Pull in header. I like the header. It's a fast header. Down the ground, he just hit the post. All right, 87th minute. Can we keep this clean sheet? Rendon, Greasley. I like it. The Jones. Good turn. Good movement and turn by the boys. There's Usman. Take it outside. What a good move. Ooh. It bounced around. Marlon Tate puts it in the back of the net. I like what we're seeing right now. Garrett Jones is the man of the match. Okay, if we're beating the bottom of the table teams that convincingly, we might have a mid-table finish. I would love to have a mid-table finish because that would allow us to springboard up to our whatchamacallit? I have to go to the team. Our reputation will actually springboard and catch up with us. Because if you get promoted too fast, what ends up happening, Football Manager, is say I'm in League 2 right now, and technically I think in English soccer. Say in English football, I should say. Don't hate me. I've talked to too many people today and have to switch between both of them. Okay, so when we look at clubs by list, you're looking through here. Now remember, we're a League 2 side. And we're still seen as mixed in with the Vanarama National League North and Vanarama National League teams. So that is an issue with that. Same thing with Horsham, but Horsham was a better rep rating. Because while this is a star, it is a number rating and numbers correspond to stars, so that's why you have 2. But this means that anyone that's bid up in these ranges that people want to play, we're just not going to have the pool. put it in. So one more year at this level will likely pull us up to someone here. And so it allows your reputation to kind of scale with you. If you get promoted too fast, what ends up happening is if you don't do like amazing in the Premier League, by the time you get there, it becomes a ridiculous. So Carabao Cup is done, but we do have the Bristol City Cup. Do I have to register people for this cup? I don't know. We'll see. It's all the way down here. Give him 2 recovery days, and then we're gonna set the side. We're not getting any responses from any of our jobs right now, and I wasn't able to bring in anyone because they were all denying it. So we're still looking for a couple youth 18 coaches. So that's one thing. All right. We're not going to look at the key players. This is just a game that I want to show you because we're going to have a lot of the players that don't get to play as often out here. And so I kind of want to let you see those guys. So that's going to be the reason why we're having this game. Otherwise, it might be just a wrap up of this cup until we get to later rounds, or if we have any crazy stuff. So, yeah. I don't think we're going to do any business in the transfer window. We could get a couple transfer bids that we could do a couple of things. I don't really have a position that I'm targeting per se. Noah Carroll did pull in his request. Jesus, this guy is good. Could we afford him is the question. Jesus. He wouldn't. See, so that's our reputation. He wouldn't want to come here in the first place. Okay, well that kind of seals that. He doesn't even want to be loaned here. So, yeah, there's that. All right, Bop is going to be out. And we're going to make a couple of changes. All right, what we're going to do is I'm going to save this because this is our starting 5-3-2. So here's our 5-3-2. And I'll make a cut here and we'll be right back with who we're going to be playing. All right, so this is who we're going to play for the first game against Man City under 21s. We're going to bring in Toms. Leo Toms, he's on our youth team, but we brought him in as who will potentially be our future keeper, but our backup keeper right now. He is better than Tredigan, and I think his ability is getting some good looks, so I think getting him some playing time is good here. On the back, we're going to have Gareth Jones is going to not play there because he is gassed. So I'm going to put in someone else there. I might put in Giovanni can play that. So I'm switching this up already. Let's switch that around. There we go. So Giovanni will be the one heading this defense, being in the middle. The Maradona Pereira will be left and to his right. From there, Osman will be on the right. Raw will be on the left. Back will be the ball-winning midfielder. Ellis will be the box-to-box, and Jamie Jones will be the Metzala. Up top, Taylor's coming off an injury, so we want to get him back into fighting shape. And Poland hasn't played a lot, so let's get him in this one and see how this goes. On the bench, we do have a couple of players that are technically gassed. Let's get Gareth Jones out of there. If we need to put in Reece Harvey in the back, we'll see. But Garnett, Gillespie, Demos will be likely our first sub at one point. And then Greasley, Harvey, Gallagher, and Pitts. We need some kind of depth in case someone does get injured. So we're going to see what the young guys have. We're going to see what the young guys have. Does Ellis need to pop back? Did I not read that right? It's possible I didn't read into that. I might have it backwards. They're playing a 4-3-3. I paused it. No, I did this backwards. Back should be in front, but we already have an injury. No, we don't. There we go. So it should be like this. There we go. Should be this. Ellis should be the one in the back. Back should be the box to box. All right, so you have a throw in here. Good cross. Williams puts that off, and it is Nathaniel Finnegan putting that in. So remember, there's no like goal thing. It does have all of the picture stuff. Nice for it. I just have the graphic, still have the pizza cup, so it reflects in my head that this is what this cup is. Not a great pass. The young guys are going to have to get everything together. Ball is played in great space to Muhammad. Good cross, and that's by Radakovic is a good header. While we have possession, we're not pressing. Let's press it up with that possession. Reed, good cross. Osman's there to head it away. Severson looking. That is a questionable call. Good tackle though. Questionable call. Maybe it's not questionable. Okay, I'm just trying to say it's not questionable. But Tom's is there. He's not going to make it. We're using this game as a development game more than anything, because we want to make sure we stay up in the league. Obviously, we won't treat this cup. We want to ultimately win this cup, probably by League One or Championship, just so we can say we have it. Although we never won the FA Trophy, so that's the thing. We got close, but we didn't. Oh, Osman, that's a good try. And Poland missed it. He missed it. I can't believe he missed that. I mean, I do. He is onside. He's offside when this ball's played, but it's not played to him. He gets onside after it's played. Like I said, this was going to be a one game that you get to see the youngsters. And this is Man City's under 21s. Most of these guys are probably better than my team. Yeah. 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 If we drew anyone else in the Premier League, maybe we have a chance, but Man City's under 21s are better than our team. All right, 5 substitutes. Let's take out Raw. Let's put in Greasley. Flip that around. Freya's going to come out. Let's put in Gallagher. Becca's having a good game, though. Poland's going to come out. Let's put in Gillespie. put back here. Let's get Jamie Jones and let's get in Demos right here. Were they just playing with an inside wing back on the right side? I think they were. All right, last two subs. Jamie Jones is going to come out. We're going to put in Harvey. And then I think that's our last sub, right? Yeah. Gillespie just cleared it. Good play by Giovanni. Falls into space. And Tate misses it. Tate missed it. And Gillespie's offsides. Ah. Well, we got to see the young guys play against a Man City under 21s that's better than our team. It's going to take some time, I think. You deserve to come off. Okay, so that's a good side. That is a good side. Okay, so I think we'll be back somewhere in October. October's a long stream of games. I think playing probably 4 screen rovers, and then we'll play a full side maybe 3 days later at Crow Alexandria, who is League One. That's we'll probably see those 2 games. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, 2 3-0 losses, 1 to Wrexham, a championship side in the Carabao Cup, and the Man City under 21s, which is probably, they have players that are even better than the Wrexham side. So Man City's under 21s are insane. That in mind, we did get a win in the league, so that is 6 points in the league so far, and we need to stack those up. If we can stack those up, mid-table finish, we could have a good springboard for next season. We could vie for a playoff spot or a one of the 3 automatic promotions. So thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.